have gotten all of my different items, so I'm going to show you guys what I got, and you guys are going to watch me as I kind of narrow down my son's spring and summer capsule wardrobe. What you see that I'm doing here is what I do for my boys' wardrobes to keep them very simple. My goal is that all of his tops will work with all of his bottoms, and then I have an organization method that I will link above. I also go into greater detail as to like how I do my capsule wardrobes, and I show you guys how I store them so that way my boys can get dressed in the morning and every top and every bottom match together and they can pick them out themselves. It has simplified my life. I no longer fold my kids' clothes. It is absolutely amazing. So if you haven't checked that out, I would recommend watching that video. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got, and then I will kind of lay it all out for you guys to see, and I'm gonna actually look at it all together as well, and we're gonna see what works together and what doesn't. Okay, so the two sizes that I bought, and this is going to be a clothing, I guess you could say, capsule wardrobe for my oldest son. He is 5. The other two have hand-me-downs, so that should work this summer. I may need to get a couple pieces, so I'm gonna focus on his wardrobe. They already have like a full capsule wardrobe that's already been designed for them, and it's actually in pretty good condition, so there's no need to rebuy all of that. So I bought a bunch of 5T shorts as well as size extra small. This one is the extra small, size 4-5. This is the size 5. To show you guys real quickly in person, so I'm gonna line them up back to back so you can kind of see. So right here is the size 5. And then right here is the size extra small. So you can kind of see they're almost the same. I did notice when I pulled the waistbands like this, that the 4-5 is actually a little bit more snug than the 5, but it does have a lot of stretch to it. They're basically about the same in length. Width-wise and the legs, I think I did notice, oh yeah, see look, they're almost like exactly the same too. So this one's extra small and this one is the size 5T. I think I like the size 5T pockets more. These just seem a little sloppier to me, whereas these just seem a little bit more tailored. So I actually like the size 5 more than the extra small, and the price difference between the two, these are $6 and these are $8. So if I could save $2 and I like them a little bit better, I'm gonna do that. So all of these I'm going to return. This is also another pair in the gray. I'm gonna return these because I have them in a size 5. I also ordered them in a black pair because I didn't see these in a black. Just don't think black is gonna work for us this year with his capsule wardrobe, but I can show you guys. So I'm gonna just put that to the side. So I know for a fact that I'm gonna keep these. Okay, I got this pair of shorts because James has had a similar pair in years past. These are incredibly stretchy and I really love this style. It is a little bit bigger this year on him than previous years. He's really slimmed out. But I would say the one thing I'm concerned about is the color. It's very beigey. So I'm wearing black so you guys can kind of see the contrast. And I worry that if he plays outside a lot, like getting dirty in the mud, that he may ruin the bottom really fast, especially going down slides and stuff. These are $13, so they're a little bit on the pricey side. So if I don't think these are gonna work, I'll probably return them. I love their exercise pants. And I'm doing this video today. I was hoping I would have everything, but I do have 2 last pairs of these shorts that I just don't have with me right now, but just know that I love these. They're $5. They're really versatile, and this is one of my favorite colors. So the next pair, these are my probably very favorite shorts. I love these because they have the stretchy waist, and again, they have a little bit more of that tailored look. They are very similar to the other brown pair, but I love having a lot of brown pairs of khaki shorts. I've just noticed that I tend to gravitate towards those. The color is very forgiving. These are $8. I've never bought these before. These are a quick dry like chino pant. They have no stretch to them, so just a heads up, they're very rigid. I'm a little nervous about this fabric because I feel like it'll stain easily if they drop food on their lap. This color is a little bit more of like a bluish gray, so I'm trying to see if I have anything. I just don't know if I'm a huge fan. I got a really good deal on them. They're normally $23.50 for the set, and I paid $16, so that comes out to about $8 a pair, which I think is a really good deal. Okay, the next set that I bought is this denim set, and my son actually already wore them because it reached 80 degrees yesterday in March, which is absolutely insane, and it's gonna be like 50 degrees tomorrow. These were originally $19.50. Did I get these on sale? I didn't get these on sale, but I love these, and these go really fast because only $10 a pair, and they're nice denim. These are not cheap denim, so I'm gonna show you guys. They're very stretchy, which I love, so lots of stretch. They also have the adjustable waist, which is great because James, like I mentioned right now, is kind of slimming down. I love the kind of raw hem here, and yeah, like the pockets are nice. I love these shorts. These are great as well. They're a little on the baggy side, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm hoping that they will shrink a little bit in the wash. These have the rolled hem, which sometimes I find after a couple washes and wears, it does kind of unravel. You can iron it if you want to. I don't, I just let them wear it like that. But that is my biggest complaint about these. I kind of wish that they found a way to like sew this closed. These I did not purchase as a set. I purchased these two individually because I love these colors. But before I bought those and those came back in stock, I bought these as a set. So they're the exact same shorts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're the exact same shorts, but these are a lot lighter and these are nice. I like them. They're like a bluish gray color. However, again, I just think they're a little bit too light for everyday wear. What I'm trying to do is create kind of like an easygoing capsule wardrobe, meaning I don't want to have to, every time he puts these on, tell him to change out of them because it's not church or whatever. So I'd rather buy pants that he can wear kind of all the time. And I'm just nervous that these would get ruined the first time he wears them with like grass stains and mud and stuff. Whereas like these, like I said, are very forgiving. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys are the shirts that I bought. So I bought a lot of shirts and I know it's a little bit ridiculous, so forgive me. I'm also going to show you the ones that I had from last year. I bought this one last year, so that's one that we will obviously have, and this is in a size 5T. I also bought this one last year. This is another one that I bought last year. This is by far my favorite shirt. They are carrying it again this year, so I will link it below. So this is the lighter version of that same gray shirt. So just a heads up, online it kind of looks white, and it's definitely not white. It's like kind of like a heathered cream gray. This is another one that I bought last year. I did see it again this year, so I can link it below. I like this one because of the sleeves, and here's what's great. I wish they would do this on the shorts. I guess honestly, I could probably just do it. So the sleeves are rolled, but look what they did. So it's attached right here, it's sewn, and then look, right there in the middle of the sleeve, they do a little stitch right there, so the shirt, little sleeve doesn't come unraveled, so it still looks like brand new, and you would never know that they sewed it closed. So this is what they need to do on all their shorts. This is the last shirt that I have, and I don't think I saw this. I don't think I saw this one online. But I really like this one because they put the dark color at the top and the light color at the bottom. So like, even though it actually has some stains in the back down low, I love that like this is the area that they normally eat near. And so it's very forgiving. These are the 6 shirts he has that I am taking into consideration when I'm picking out this wardrobe. So I honestly got a few more shirts than I probably needed to. I just couldn't resist. Some of them were so great. And I thought I would show you guys too. So if you guys wanted to buy them, you know what they look like in person. Some of these I already know I'm not going to keep, but I'm going to show you them anyway because maybe it'll help you guys. So I bought some shirts in size extra small as well as his normal 5T size shirt. The ones I just showed you were his 5T shirts from last year. I was curious to see if the extra small ran longer or wider. I just wanted to kind of compare them. And then these are some of the 5Ts. I know I'm not keeping this shirt. It's a little crazy. I thought it was going to be like a more muted camo print, and it's just a little too bright for my liking. It's just, yeah, it's really out there. But this shirt is a 5T, and then this one is an extra small. So I will show you guys. They're both t-shirts, so the style is very similar. Okay, so this is back to back. So just so you guys can kind of see. So they are very similar in length. The biggest difference I found is actually in the width, and I did do this to other styles in this pile. So I don't know if you guys can kind of see that the size extra small runs wider, not longer. And I feel like this is helpful because if you have a child that's a little bit wider, you probably are gonna wanna go with the extra small. If you have a child that's a lot more lean, you probably would wanna stick to just the 5T because there is no extra length. It's just wide, so it's gonna be boxier in them. This shirt is only $8, which I love. Definitely not as cheap as some of the 5T shirts. So these run from like $5 to $7, and this one's $8. It's nicer, but I really love it, and he can wear this one to church or to like nice things during the summer. So this will be a great addition. It also comes in gray, and again, this one's also $8, so really love that. It's definitely like it's a lighter gray, so it's not a dark gray. It's kind of like a lighter, maybe washed gray. Love this shirt. I love the button detail on it. So I did get a few shirts. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them, and I'll show you guys why in a minute, but this is one of them that I got. He right now is loving all things space and nature and maps and all those things. But it's cool. It said it glowed in the dark, and it was only $6. So I got this one, again, extra small. This one's $8. This one's very similar to the last one I showed you. This is also $8, so it's a heather gray, and this isn't cloth. It's kind of like that, I don't know, kind of like that material they put on, which I do like because this one's actually soft. It's not plasticky, so I'll try and kind of show. It's not shiny. It's actually done really well. So for the 5 t-shirts, I got this one. Like I said, I don't like it. I know for sure I will not be keeping it, but I want to at least show you guys. It's $5, and you can kind of see the pattern. It has black and gray and green. So this would actually work really well if you had a lot of black pants. Okay, the next two I like, but I'm kind of torn because they're a little on the short side. But let's look at a shirt that's been washed just to even like compare and see. Like this shirt's been worn, but like the orange shirt is brand new. Look at that. It's like way shorter than the other one. The gray one is not as short as the orange one. So I'm wondering if I just got a defective item. The problem is I don't know if it's still in stock. So just keep that in mind. This one's running a little bit shorter than the gray one. It's $7. It's definitely like a burnt orange and it is distressed. They also have it in a gray. The gray definitely has a little bit more of like bleached. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Last one, or last two, sorry. This one, which is super cute, kind of reminds me of like a baseball tee. But what I love is this isn't white. It's like a heathered cream. It doesn't have as much gray in it. It has a little bit. And this one, like I said, is a 5T and it is $5. So super cute for a $5 t-shirt. And I love the stitching. This one was really reaching outside of my comfort zone and my husband liked it, but I don't know if I like this shirt. I can't get on board with this one. It's like a beige, tannish heather, $7. So I'm gonna put it all together and we'll kind of see. So I got all of the boys these. I have not tried them on, so I don't know if they fit well. Hopefully they fit well. So it comes with a little sun shirt, and these are the bottoms. They are lined. I'm hoping they're not super see-through, but they're super cute. They have like a light blue, what's it called, gingham pattern. These I thought were really well priced. They were only $20 for the whole set. And they're nice quality too, so I really like them. These are pretty soft. The next item I got were actually native shoes. So we absolutely love these, and I buy them every year for the boys, every summer. They are a staple because they are so comfy, but they can also get wet, which is great. I also really like these sandals right here. The only problem is they only go up to a size 12. And James has really big feet, so unfortunately I'm just gonna have to like scour the internet and see if I can find some cute looking sandals that aren't gonna break the bank. These are the ones that I have been buying for the boys for years, so I have a bunch of these in case you're wondering, and I can link these, but these are from Old Navy. Right now it says take an extra 30% off at checkout, so that would bring them down to 2 for $6, like $14, so not bad. They only go up to a size 11 though, so that's the problem that I've had with James' feet. His feet are just so stinking big. Okay, so I've laid out everything. So here is everything together, laid out. Right over here are his shirts that he currently owns. The rest are all brand new. So I wanted you guys to all see what it looks like together, and you can kind of already tell certain things stand out. So I'll show you guys what I meant earlier. So like, yes, it'd match with that shirt, match with that one, match with that one. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. So like these, for the most part, would match with stuff, but then it's just a little light. So once you get into here, do you see how that kind of clashes? It just is not the best gray for all of these down here that he already owns. So these I'm going to take out, but just keep in mind if you have shirts that are kind of like these colors, they actually seem to work really well with this bluish gray pair of shorts. So I know I'm not keeping this one, so I can eliminate this one. I know I'm keeping these two. These are for sure done deal. And I know that I'm keeping these. So if I know that I'm for sure keeping these, because these are my favorite shorts right here, I need to see if there's any shirts that don't match with these bottoms, because I feel like I'm more limited on bottoms than I am on shirts, if that makes sense. So then what I'll kind of do is look at this gray. So like this will match with everything. I'll show you guys. Cute, cute, still cute, really cute, that brown shirt. Works really well, but then when you get over here, you see how it starts to clash a little bit. So I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. I'm not sure about this shirt. It's not amazing. And I just feel like it's clashing a little bit. My husband did like it, but I just don't like it. And then this shirt, I just know I'm not gonna keep. So I know I can eliminate this one. Like I said, then you take your next pair. So like, that'll work together because the gray is kind of far away. Yes, it's not like the exact color gray, but it's close enough, especially for kids. That I would still let him wear together. See if you look closely, it looks good. When you buy the same color shirt and bottoms, it can get a little weird. So like that is probably not the most ideal outfit, but I would let him wear it. So I love this shirt enough to where I think I'm gonna keep it because I'm willing to let those be worn together. This one will match really well. This is the shirt that has the sleeves. that are gray, so that'll work really well. Again, we're getting into kind of the gray, so now I'm gonna look and see. It's a little close, and that's a lot of gray. So right now I'm just not sure. Denim pretty much matches with everything, which is great. And then these tan shorts I mentioned earlier, so like this will pretty much match with everything. Yep, these are like super versatile, which is why, like I said, I'm contemplating keeping them, but you can see how light these really are. I may be retracting what I said earlier. I may keep these. So far I've been able to eliminate a good bit. These are the pants that I right now have limited down to. And like I mentioned, I have 2 more pairs of these coming. I have a gray and a black. And then these are the shirts. So I feel like there's definitely a decent amount of variety right now. Again, I know not everybody will like these colors. These 2 I'm still kind of struggling with. I may even, as summer kind of gets closer, I'll decide if I want to keep them or not. And if I decide against it, I can just return them, obviously with their tags on, unworn. But that way I don't send them back and wish I had a few more shirts. I do think I actually changed my mind and I'm going to keep these black shorts. I also just found basically these chinos in a single pack for $12. And I think that would be a better use of my money because I don't think I'm going to use the gray pair. So you could look at it as like, oh, it was such a good deal, but it's not a good deal if it was an item he's not going to wear and I'm not going to use anyway. So I'd rather instead return the set for $16 and buy the single pair for $12, because now I've basically saved $4 and I'm not being wasteful. So this is the pair that I found online, and it is, I think, this exact chino. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this one to my cart. They did not have these in stock when I ordered all of these, but I really love this charcoal gray. It is very similar to this gray. I think it ran a little bit darker. So just keep that in mind. You may need to hold it up to some of these shirts to just kind of see. Usually I tend to stick to light gray shirts. So I can do charcoal and dark gray pants. When you start getting into this charcoal gray, they can kind of like conflict. So that would be my tip, is if you really want a lot of charcoal gray pants, definitely buy lighter gray shirts. And these are only $8 too. So here I think is James' final capsule wardrobe for the summer. I find that it's helpful to have a few more shirts than you think, just because of them getting dirty, honestly, during the summer, and just having options, because your schedule is kind of not as consistent during the summer. So I feel like if I have 7 shirts for 7 days of the week, then a lot of times they just don't get cleaned. So this kind of gives him a good bit of a variety. I did decide on keeping the black pants. I think they still work with all of these shirts pretty well. And right now I'm gonna hang on to these, but I'm not gonna let him wear them yet. I'm gonna kind of wait and see as we get closer to summer, because they are more expensive. But these are the pants that I am keeping. And then I am going to order this pair of chinos. So I put them here just for you guys to be able to see. And I think for now I'm going to hang on to this shirt and just kind of see as we get closer to summer. I'll probably hang it up and just wait. So all of these items, plus his native shoes, as well as his bathing suit, and maybe even a pair of sandals, and that should pretty much be his summer wardrobe. I only have those 2 other pair of shorts coming, but other than that, this will be everything. Right now, he will only have 7 pairs of shorts for like everyday sort of wear. So I'm not including these comfy pants as well as the chinos that I think I'm gonna save for church. 4 shirts that are not Henley here. 5, possibly 4 if I return one, but 5 other shirts here that are not Henleys. So that's 9 shirts, possibly 8, like I said, if I return one. And then 4 Henleys he can kind of use, obviously, for like nicer times or church or something. If you guys have any questions about how I do a capsule wardrobe, definitely check out my last capsule wardrobe video, which will be linked. I go into a little bit more detail as to how to create a capsule wardrobe. So again, check out that video if you have any more questions, and it may kind of explain some of this a little bit more. Something else that I go into more detail in my last video that I just want to briefly mention here is when you're picking your colors, just remember to pick either navy or black. You don't ever want to mix those 2. I know I had one shirt that had a tiny strip of navy, but I feel like that's okay because it was so far away from the bottoms that if he did wear it with black pants, it wouldn't clash. But the general rule is to either pick navy or black, and you don't mix the 2 in order to keep your tops and bottoms working all together. My son is 5 years old, and right now he doesn't really have a really big opinion on what he wears, so I pick out all of his clothes. And for anybody that's saying like, that's not realistic, or my kid wouldn't do that, I get that you may be in a different season where your child is wanting to pick their clothes. So maybe you can bring them alongside and help them pick. So you could buy a bunch of different clothes that you like for your kid to choose from, which is probably what I'll do in the future, and help them decide what items they want to wear. If your goal is for them to have super bright colors because they love colors, they love rainbows, then by all means do that. I think you could still apply the same method using very colorful clothes. So I do think you can involve your kids in this process. Just for right now, it's easier for me to just pick my kids' clothes and they are pretty much happy to wear whatever I get them. So hopefully this video is helpful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.